No, but like
Yeah.
he actually has only been a top player for maybe 2 to 3 years, which is a relatively short time. Definitely one of
Prior
the
to
newer
being
players.
prior to being a top player, Gohan was not a top player. I mean, yeah, I guess. I think the room code got leaked, so a little bit of delay, but we're hopping into the set right now.
First to win +2. Loser is top 3. Winner gets to fight Diao. And for all the marbles, except for one.
Like most of the marbles. Maybe like half of them. Half of the marbles.
Sure.
And, okay, sorry. A bad misdrop from Gohan manages to find a clean fix in Westo, just piling on the pressure though. Looking to build up a little bit of surge here. Already at 7. A couple misdrops on the side of Gohan. Maybe that warm-up. Maybe he did need a longer warm-up, but he fixed it fast with the 38 spike. It's back to neutral.
Also definitely looking a little bit uncomfortable. He'll shake out the nerves as the set goes on.
I mean, he's playing 4.5, he's looking okay. Beat gapping Numa a little bit here.
Why still 4.5? Oh, he's plunking.
Probably the only person you can say that about, even as a joke. But
well, he is going 260 APM
from both players actually. Gohan's doing a great job on the receiving end, just playing super efficiently with their garbage. Westo forced the break, and both players at the top of their boards. Westo will find the downside first, another misdrop from Gohan will seal it, and Westo will take the first round.
Just a small reminder, last set, 260 APM was an opener nuke. This guy's holding 260 for the entire set. Pretty much.
Westo, misdrops are TKI, but Numa with much worse opener misdrops from their side manages to fix it relatively quickly, but it might be in a little bit of a disadvantage here as Westo just gets to work with a clean board for free.
This is Gohan we're talking about. He's probably seen that exact misdrop like 10 different times.
Yeah, Westo does break their surge though, and Numa manages to hold it. Breaks it for a 32 spike, sends up Westo, but it's just barely not enough to confirm the kill.
LST coming in from Gohan. He's not the most proficient with it, but he might make it work here to at least keep an advantage. He does find a 33, it's enough!
Not the most proficient with it, but he does convert it into a 33 spike and takes his first round 1-1.
You don't have to be the best at something to make it work, and Gohan certainly does there.
Okay, another opener misdrop from Gohan. Just can't get to a hot start here.
Yeah, and delete the VOD, and this opener did happen. Round just started. How are you doing? How are you doing? Looking clean! Good, yeah, yeah.
Both players building the 7 search now. Gohan reading a little bit for some more, forced to break it because of Westo's spike as well.
9-0.
This couple bad misdrops on the right side of Westo's board, and that's it. Gohan will take the rounds. Just a couple
Gohan
really
wins
bad
the round with 9-0 stacking. Or 0-9 stacking, to be exact. It's Garbo's favorite strat. Shout out, Scarbo.
Yep. Okay. Definitely a lot faster opener than we've seen. Both players play nearly 5 DPS here. Building up the surge. Westo breaks it for a 20 spike. Gohan plays solid defense with the surge as well. OP donation. And he'll keep it relatively clean, but a couple messy pieces to work through. While Westo builds up a spike, sends it, but Gohan is not affected.
Gohan was a little set back by that wrong overhang hamburger, but it's all fixed up. Back to LST, which he immediately breaks. Come on, Gohan. Certainly you can learn LST. But it's looking like a pretty clean run until that misdrop for
Gohan might have to break to survive, yeah.
Now it's Westo looking clean with the promo.
Starting to pile up the surge. Onto 11, breaks it, sends a 20 spike. Gohan a little bit of cheese on the top of the board, but they clean it up fast.
Yeah, it's perfectly clean here from Westo.
Westo reading a little bit for a TST setup, but it's a great pressure option. Into a couple all spins for 20 spike, and that will top out Gohan. Back to a tied game.
260 APM. Again, this was an opener spike in the last set. Right now, it's just normality. It's happening nearly every single round.
Alright, what? Gohan going for another one of those TD setups. We'll see if they want to tank a little bit before sending next time. But again, it's a clean 20 spike nonetheless. Westo breaks their surge, sends a 19 spike along with it.
Westo is like the power creep of Tetrio. Like, he's just putting new numbers into our heads that we never thought were possible.
Yeah, a couple of years ago,
the game.
like 3 PPS, that was a fast player. But now, instead of going 4, nearly 5,
Yeah,
he's really
on
putting
Osk.
work. But
This kid's
Gohan,
getting power
Emperor stacks, but he has to break it. Manages to find a 9 combo into plus. So, a little bit of misdrops, and Gohan will take the round.
Gohan with the fake 4 wide. Someone was asking for 4 wide in chat. I think they got their
It's
wish.
like hamburger stacked, and then had to get out of it. But yeah,
Pseudo 4 wide.
this PCO variant is really popular nowadays. But Westo instantly sends a 36 spike and pops out Gohan.
Oh, hello, 2:60 APM, my old friend. I've seen you before.
They all spin stacked too? Yeah, they do. Alright, Westo goes into an LST of his own. Maybe a bit more proficient at this than Numa.
Oh, no.
And Numa will just top out. Just too much pressure from Westo here. Bad misdrops, and that's the round.
Again, Gohan trying to play Westo's game here. This is kind of a pattern against really strong players, where you're just forced to try to do what they're doing but better, and it almost never works. You
Yeah,
have to
especially
force
with
other
Westo.
players to do your game.
Especially with Westo, there are very few players that can match him. But Gohan might be one of them, though.
The Westo's the world record holder, man.
I
can't
say
play
match.
sprint
Like,
against this guy.
like compete against him. Like, Gohan is good.
Maybe hold his own, but you are not beating Westo at pure speed, man.
Yeah. You can see that there are 5 PPS down from Westo, tops out Gohan. Just a little bit too much pressure for him to survive.
280 APM.
Something-
Why is this normal now? Why is this happening every single round?
Yeah, a little bit
This
different.
is not normally Tekken PC.
Yeah. Gohan's getting caught out a little bit a couple times without attacks to cancel, and the spikes sometimes just kill him.
Oh,
And
what
that's
is
some
this?
bad misdrop from Gohan, and that might
He
be a
built a
round for
room.
Westo. Manages to find the cancel though, and he does find the down stack. Now Westo may be in a bit of trouble with his own misdrops. Gohan
no,
building
one
up
more
surge,
misdrop from
but
Gohan.
it's such a messy round from both players. Gohan breaks, but Westo just manages to make it out.
It should be
So much
Gohan
pressure.
with the
Teaspoon single from
advantage here.
Westo. Finds the down
Finds it
stack
out.
again.
Ouch! And Gohan, forced to break his surge, is left with no more advantage. And down stacks all the way down, looking a bit cheesy for both players, but we are back into neutral yet again.
That was an insane sequence. I'm surprised that neither player died there. Both players with like insane misdrops of their own. Gohan greeds for some surge at the top of this board. Might get punished for that, and he does. Just maybe a little bit too greedy to maintain back-to-back, and Westo would just spike him out when he's playing that risky.
I'd say these two players have been here long enough to become veterans at the game, and they're definitely showing it.
Are you
The
sure?
nerves, man.
Dude, I feel like calling Westo a veteran of the game is a little bit of a crime.
It feels
That's okay.
wrong, but also he's been here for like literal years at this point.
He
We
has
can
been
talk
around
about
for a
it later.
while.
We're just old, okay?
No way. Okay, but 18 forced to break it, but Gohan's at the top of their board, cancels their T-spin setup.
Oh no,
Westo-
I don't like that. How does he make it? What?
A little bit messy from Westo, doesn't quite manage to find the punish there, and now they might be in trouble. But Gohan again, IP's misstrong, and both players manage to make it to the bottom of their boards.
Gohan is like physically creating cheese wherever he stacks. It's hilarious to watch. It's slowing Westo down enough for him to have a chance.
Yeah. It's a pretty misdroppy game for both sides, though. Not super clean, but I guess that's what happens when you're playing 4, 4.5, 4.6 even. 7. Sorry, he's speeding up. Alright, Gohan has a little bit of a surge advantage here. Not quite forced to break it yet. That's not the stack he was looking for, though. But he
He's
still
gonna make
managed
it
to convert.
try to make it work. Wait, Westo's stuck.
Westo in a lot of pressure and he just can't make it out. And that's the surge spike right there. Gohan really making use of his all spin knowledge to get that round.
Austin. Anyway.
Stick spin. Stick spin also pretty popular opening. We saw DL using it earlier. Definitely helps you get that strong start into a round. Breaks back to back though while Westo maintains his. Goes for a T-spin triple setup on the side of Westo. And he does manage to send it cleanly. Forced to break the chain though, and that's an easy survival from Gohan.
Looks like Gohan is forced to break as well.
Oh, Westo misdrops the Z-piece over the well, and that's it. 5-on taking a page out of Westo's book, 4.5 PPS. He's definitely holding his own in this set.
This is very close, it's 6-5.
The PCO variant coming out again from Westo sends a lot of early pressure. Playing up 5.6, is that? That is insane.
Gohan's been trying to time it, just left him with a horrible disadvantage. He's already double digits behind. Will manage to survive the first spike, but Westo is still going strong.
Yeah, starting to slow down from that initial more than 5 PPS first. Goes for the L-spin T-spin setup thing. And he sends a 33 spike to Gohan, who shrugs it off. It's getting too fast.
Ooh, what is this forward from Gohan? He's going to spend a lot of time trying to clean this up. And Westo's going to build a surge in the meantime. Pure T-spins, of course.
Both players on 5. Westo breaks and Gohan's just caught off guard. He had the attack to cancel there, but he just one piece placed in, and he got spiked out.
Petra League set gone, moving on to the tournament rounds.
Westo double wasted T there. Does make it clean at the end. And Gohan so much cheese that he just made it out. 5.7 from the side of Westo there. Might be one of the fastest rounds of all time.
5.7 he said cheese, man. How do you deal with that?
A little bit of momentum from Westo. You can see the TD opener from Gohan. Sends a 25 spike, 31. That sends Westo to the very top of his board.
Oh my!
Guides the down stack though. And he sends a quick counter spike as well. And now it's Gohan's turn with the clean.
Very back and forth round so far. Finally, both players get all the way down. And it's going to be Gohan with a significant...
Oh, that's a bad misdrop from Gohan though.
It was an advantage. I'm sorry. I keep doing
bad misdrops in the middle of their board, and Westo will take another round. Is that 4 in a row now? Starting to build some serious steam here.
I love this PC opener. Just so easy to build with. So fast.
Yeah. I guess you're in the such a clean board state. Speaking of clean board states, Westo at the bottom of his board, building up a lot of surge, breaks it for a 24 spike in Gohan.
Gohan's letting this guy play Wabi.
A little bit unprepared there.
Westo literally just got the world record for this category. You can't do that.
That's true.
Oh, that's some drop.
Look at that 180 finesse though to kick it up. That's some tech.
Westo plays this game too much. He knows all the spins and when to use them.
That was an insane tech, but despite that, he misdrops and Gohan takes a round. Playing at 5 PPS of his own. Manages to stop Westo's round streak, and we'll see if they can.
Need 5 more. Give us 5 more. Gohan.
Westo misdrops the opener, so can't hit that clean start they were looking for. But Gohan bad OP misdrop, and that might be it.
No surviving that.
No, it's over. Westo will take down Gohan and look for a rematch against DL.
A well-deserved win here. It was close at the start, but Westo just started running away with it near the end.
Yeah, started building up momentum towards the middle of that set, and Gohan just could not stop him. That's my teammate. Let's go, Westo.
That's our
teammate. No bias. All right. So grand finals here.
That's our teammate, bro. We're still matching.
We are.